Hello all. In this particular tutorial, we will learn how to connect to an Oracle database using WinSQL from your Windows PC. So from your Windows PC using WinSQL, we will be connecting to an Oracle database. Where is this Oracle database hosted? This Oracle database can be on another Windows machine, or this Oracle database can be on another Linux machine. So we want to connect from your Windows PC, we want to connect to an Oracle database which is hosted on a remote database server. Now, before we proceed, you need to get this information. You need to get this information from your DBA, the host name, server, IP address where the Oracle database is hosted. So you need to get this information. Either you need to know the host name, server, or the IP address, the port number, the port of Oracle instance, the listener port. This is also called as listener port, the port number of the Oracle instance, and Oracle service name. This is the three things that you need to know, along with the user ID and password, which will come later. But these three things are important for you to know to establish the connectivity. So the host name or IP address, port number, and Oracle service name. Once you have got this information, first thing we need to do is we need to download an Oracle Instant Client from Oracle website. We will be downloading three packages: basic package, SQL Plus package, ODBC package. Remember this. We need to download three packages: basic package, SQL Plus package, ODBC package. Once we have downloaded all these packages, unzip and merge these packages into single folder. So unzip and merge these packages into one single folder. Again, let me repeat, there are three packages that you will be downloading from Oracle website: basic package, SQL Plus package, ODBC package. Once you have done that, the next part is download and install Visual C++ runtime. So you need to also download and install Visual C++ runtime, and you run the command window, Windows command prompt as administrator, and execute odbc.install.exe. From this folder, wherever you have merged this, you will find a package called odbc_install.exe. Run this to install the ODBC drivers or register the ODBC drivers. Now what we have to do is, like, wherever you have unzipped these packages, under that you will find a folder called network. Under that you will find a folder called admin. Under that, create a file called tnsnames.ora and add this entry. Let me repeat, wherever you have unzipped that instant client, under that instant client you will find a folder called network. Under that you will find a folder called admin. Under that, tnsnames.ora file will be there, and in that tnsnames.ora file, create an entry something like this. And this entry says this is the server name where the database is running. You can either specify the IP address or the server name. This is the port, the database port or listener port. This is the service name of the Oracle database that you want to connect. Now you don't have to match this and this. You can give here whatever name you want to call your database as. So this is your friendly name, and this is the name of service name of the Oracle database. You can't change this, but you can definitely change this. If you want to keep the same, it also doesn't matter. You want to keep the same, you can keep the same, or if you want to keep it different, you can keep it different. Once we have created the tnsnames.ora entry, what we'll do is, like, we will create an environmental variable called tnsadmin. So we'll create an environmental variable called tnsadmin under we'll create and we will specify this location, C drive instance. So wherever you have unzipped that packages, so under that you will find a folder called network and admin. So create an environmental variable called tnsadmin, and also to the system environmental variable, to the path, add this location to that particular path, so that you can run the packages from this particular path. So these are the two things. We need to create an environmental variable and we need to modify the existing environmental variable path. So once you have done this, create an ODBC entry, download and install WinSQL, and connect to Oracle database using WinSQL. So finally, create an ODBC entry, download and install WinSQL, connect to Oracle database. So let me repeat all of this. So first thing, you need all of this information. I'll not repeat. Host name, port number, Oracle service name. Download a Oracle Instance Client. Download these three packages: basic package, SQL Plus package, ODBC package. Unzip and merge these packages into one single folder. Download and install Visual C++ runtime. Run command prompt as administrator and execute odbc.install.exe. Create a TNS entry, tnsnames.ora file, into the wherever you have unzipped that network admin, create this file and add this entry. Then create an environmental variable called tnsAdmin. So create an environmental variable called tnsAdmin and also modify existing environmental variable path, and then create an ODBC entry, download and install WinSQL, and you should be able to connect to Oracle database using WinSQL. So let's see all of this. Let's minimize this. Let's go to the server and launch the browser of your choice and download, search for download Oracle client. We want instant client, so instant client, and look, and you can see here Oracle instant client, and we are going to do this on Windows. So we are going to do it on 64-bit. So let's download this. You can choose the latest one. I'll choose the one version older. So there are three packages, as I mentioned. The basic package, download that, so that is getting downloaded. SQL Plus package, that is the second package, and ODBC package. So these are the three packages. Let the browser thing is done. So let me close this browser and show you the three packages that I have downloaded: ODBC, SQL, Basic, ODBC. So these are the three packages that I have downloaded. Now, as I mentioned, unzip them into one single. So I'm going to extract it. So it got created, this folder got created. I'm going to extract the second one into the same one. It's going to merge it. So it got merged. You can see it got merged. And the third one, I'm going to merge it again. So what it did is like it created, so all these three got merged into this. Now what you could have potentially done, and that is another way. So what you could have done, you can extracted all of this as a separate files. And here you can see under this under everything you will find the same folder. What you can do is like Control A, Control X. So Control A, Control X, go to the another one, paste it, Control A, Control X, go to the another one, Control V. So you can do this, or you can extract it into the same. It doesn't matter what you do. Like, you now these are empty. So you can see this is empty. So you can download, delete this. This is also empty. Let me show it to you actually. This both are empty. So you can see 0 bytes. And we have merged everything under this. So the size of this, you can see 257 MB, 82 files, 9 folder is exactly same. This should be matching 257, 82, 9 folder. So whatever option you use, you extract them as a separate files and then merge it, or you can merge it while extracting, doesn't matter. So now what we'll do, we will save this under the C drive. So let's put it under the C drive. So we copied that under the C drive. The next part is, and as I mentioned, that under the network, under the admin, we need to create a file called tnsnames.ora. So let's create a file called tnsnames.ora. The file name should exactly match. The extension should exactly match. Then what we'll do is like we will copy this entry into that particular file. So that's done. And here, as I mentioned, you can either specify the IP address or the host name. Let me give the host name. This is where the database is running. This is the port, database port, and this is the service name. And as I mentioned, this doesn't have to match this. So here I'll say my DB. So instead of giving the same, so I just wanted to explain you that this doesn't have to match this. And now what we'll do, we'll save this tnsnames.ora file. The next part is creating the TNS admins. So let's go edit the system environmental variables, new, create new TNS admin, and add that location. So this location is the location. So let me show you where we place that tnsnames.ora. So this is the location where we place that tnsnames.ora. So I'm creating a variable called tnsadmin and I'm giving that location. So let's OK, done, and modify the path. So where is the path? Path. Yeah, here, and add the entry. Don't have to add the network admin. Just add the instant client where you have unzipped that one. So that one. So base one. So keep it here. Close it. Click OK. Now launch the command window as administrator. Go to that location. Yeah, clear. So now what we are going to do is just before doing something, just verify that the TNS admin has been set to our desired, and you can see it has been set, and verify that path has got this, you can see C drive instance. So that looks good. The next part is installing the, under this, as I mentioned, we will have an ODBC. So this is where we have reached now. So we need to, okay, so we have to do this odbc.install.exe and visual C++ runtime. So what we'll do is, like here, if I say start.exe, you will find a package called odbc install.exe and execute this. So odbc driver is installed successfully. That looks good. And then what we are going to do, so our work is done. So now what we are going to do is we are going to download one more software. So let's open browser again, download Visual C++ runtime. And since we are doing this on 64-bit, let's choose the 64-bit. Let's go to the download location, close the browser, and let's install this. Yes, so I'm installing the 64-bit of Visual C++ redistributable. So let's install this. That looks good. So now what we'll do, we will try to connect to our database. So SQL plus Oracle, user is Oracle, password of Oracle user at Aura, sorry, MyDB, I gave MyDB, and we should be able to connect. So you can see, if I say describe v $instance, and here select host name from v $instance, then you can see that we have connected to the database which is hosted on db1.db.com. And if I want to show you what is the host name of this machine, then you can see that the host name of this machine is Win22. So from Windows 22, we have connected to the database which is hosted on db1.db.com, and it's actually a Linux database. It's a Linux server. So from Windows machine, we have connected to an Oracle database which is hosted. So the connectivity has been done. The final part now is creating an ODBC entry. So let's create an ODBC entry. System DSN, add, and you can see here Oracle in instance client. So click on finish. Give the TNS name. So here we need to give MyDB, and here give the Oracle password, Oracle user. Here again, you can choose whatever name you want. So it's your choice. Again, you don't have to give the same. You can give something else as well. Doesn't matter. Test connection for safety. So give the password of Oracle user. Do the test connection. Test connection successful. Say OK. Say OK. That's done. And now the final part is WinSQL. So let's go to WinSQL. Install the WinSQL. Install it. Let's let the installation complete. Give it a minute. So I've installed the WinSQL. And once the WinSQL is installed, we should be able to connect to our Oracle database. But before doing that, let me show you something. So let me run a query called select star from employee 1. And you can see table or view does not exist. Now let me connect to this WinSQL. And here, let's say Oracle. And you can see here, it has already chosen this MyDB. So let me give this and save the password. If you want to save the password, click OK. So that looks good. And now let me run few queries on our Oracle database. So let's create a table called employee, execute, insert one record, select from that employee. That you can see we got one record. And now go back to our SQL Plus and run the same query, and we should be able to see here we got table or view does not exist. And now you can see we got that table with one record into that particular table. So from WinSQL, we connected to an Oracle database which is hosted on another server. So this is the tutorial. So let me repeat the steps that I've done. So I have downloaded an Oracle Instance Client, 3 packages, merged these packages, installed Visual C++, executed odbc.install.exe, created a created tnsnames.ora, created an entry, created one environmental variable and modified another environmental variable, created an ODBC entry, installed WinSQL and connected to Oracle database using WinSQL. I hope this tutorial was useful. In this particular tutorial, we learned how to connect to Oracle database using WinSQL from your Windows PC. Thank you for watching. See you in next tutorial. And if you did like the video, do hit the subscribe button and do hit the like button. Thank you and see you in next tutorial. Bye bye.